Hi guys, welcome back to the espresso tier. I have a little tan going on here. It's been nicer in Boston, so I had a chance to get outside. I was really excited. It's kind of late for me here on a Sunday evening. Market opened a little while ago, but I was excited about the topic this evening, and I wanted to get this in so you would have it right away. So, Cindy Leader, lattes, and more. And there's all this stuff available, by the way. All this merch. I'm loving my journal. Several have purchased my journal, which you can purchase any of these. So reach out to me. It's on my site. And if you're my top tier, you get one of these things for free, and I will ship it right to you. But let's begin. I'm going to share my screen. And well, before I do that, I want to talk to you about what we're covering. I'm not drinking out of my latte, sorry. What I do, and I think I've mentioned this on this tier, what I do every Sunday evening is I prepare myself, and I'm kind of a paper girl. I prepare myself with the news, and I go through Forex Factory, and everything highlighted in yellow is what's happening this week for the news. And I'm always walking past my my planner. I'm always walking past it in the kitchen, and I have alerts on my phone. But I'm coining myself the fundamental trader. Trading with the news has become so critical to my profitability. Like, I can't even believe I never even checked it. And I followed educators who never really checked it or forgot to check it or weren't talking about it. And how, well, we'll get into that, but how they're really saying to avoid the heavy news, like don't trade during the heavy news. I'm telling you, trade during the heavy news. You have to understand what you're doing and what it means when the news comes out and what the numbers mean, and not like the specific number itself, but whether it went up or down. And someone once said, you know, when it's a red number, a negative number, it doesn't necessarily mean bad news. Because if something like unemployment is going down, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So I want to cover some of those really quick, but what I discovered was beneficial to me, and I knew some of these things, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's go right to Forex Factory, the news mecca. And let me just move this little thing out of the way. Okay. So what you can do when you go to Forex Factory, you want to go to the calendar and see what's happening for the week. So if you don't know your way around, when you hit calendar, you know, it's going to be a jumble. It's probably just going to be on the day. It's probably just going to be on the 16th of April, because that's today. But what you can do is you click on it, you click on the bar, and you can set the view that you're seeing. So I want to see this week. I really just want to see from Monday, the begin date of Monday, April 17th, through the 21st. And for some reason, it reverts back. Default view. Oh, yeah, I want this week. Oh, interesting. I see, I never saw that. Okay, I want it to be this week. So I'm applying those settings, and look what happens. Okay, I just now have Monday through Friday. I have a touch screen, so Monday through Friday is what I have. But what I discovered, and my face is in the way, is that up here there's a green little funnel, like a twister, a filter, like a sieve or something. So when you click on that, and I knew this before, you could say, I only want to see red folders. So you're going to unclick everything else and you can just see red folders. Let's apply that. Boom. Here are the red folders for USD, which is really what I only follow for the indices. But if we go back, we can have everything checked. So this is probably what you're seeing. When you log into Forex Factory, you are just going to see, oh, you know what, you can click, and I discovered this, you can just click all. And I guess here you can just click all, and all of these topics, types, event types are going to come up, and we can apply that. So when you click on Forex Factory, this is what I'm used to. I'm like, where's USD news? Where's USD news? I need to write it down. Where's USD news? I'm like, wait, I'm sitting at my counter tonight thinking, wait, there's a filter thing somewhere. So I went to the filter, and you can see now it's not, I just discovered that too. It's not highlighted green because I have no filters on. So I guess when you have any filter on, it's going to show up green. So I do want to see all the folders because I was just telling someone earlier, just because it's a yellow folder, nice and calm, or an orange folder, hey, something's going on, we should pay attention to this, or red folder, heads up, if you're a trader. I'm discovering that there's some value, and I'll show you really quick. There's some value for me in just the yellow folders, the manila ones, I call them. But what I'm going to do is I'm just following US 30. So I'm going to click that convenient. I want none of them checked. And then I'm going to just check USD. I have a friend who's very interested in trading JPY. So they could just have JPY checked, whatever they want. Maybe they're not interested in banking issues, bond issues. If you're trading any indices, you want to keep them all checked. Maybe they only want to see red folders. Maybe they only want to see orange folders, whatever. You can apply your filter. So I'm applying my filters. Now my little funnel thing, tornado twister filter is green. And now I only have USD news up. Bonus. Do you know how easy that made tonight? We're like, where is it? Where am I? Boom, Tuesday, boom, Wednesday, boom, Thursday. Like, it was so easy. So I just wanted to share that. And the other thing that I wanted to share, I forget what it was, but let's go to, I was talking in my group about, just the manila. I'm going to call it manila, not yellow. Just the manila folders. Nothing's going on, but there is. I feel like this is a roadmap to our economy. Housing starts. And some of these, I wasn't sure specifically what they were talking about, so I looked them up. And this is what I'm going to be sharing on one of my tiers. This is pretty valuable information. If I'm digging in the hole for you and telling you about it, it's valuable information. So I feel like I'm going to put it on my latte tier, because this is part of my trading strategy. This is how I'm succeeding and securing profitable trades. So I'm considering that part of my strategy. So any information I share about these specific folders, when you look, CB leading index M to M, what the heck is that? I'll tell you. It's exactly what it is. But let's go into the housing starts. I found this really interesting, and I did some research on it too. But basically, housing starts are, and it tells you right here, the annualized number of new residential buildings, homes, that began construction during the previous months. So how many homes in the past few months? I don't know how they categorize that. I'd probably say for the quarter, they probably break it up 3 months, 3 months, 3 months is what my guess is. But so we're looking at these numbers. We're looking at on March 16th. So this is coming out on the 18th, on Tuesday. On March 16th, the previous numbers you can see here, that's off. That was not the previous number. Why is it off like that? I don't know. I can't explain that. That's interesting. I'm going to have to figure that out. Previous number, what was forecasted? They did not forecast a change last month. Yet new homes that had begun, they're like, oh, it's going to remain level. New homes starting in the process actually went up. So this is good. This is good for the economy. Why is this good? And it's a green number. So sometimes when you see red and green numbers, you're like, oh, red, that's really bad. But again, if it's something like unemployment, we want lower numbers. We want those numbers to go down. But in this case, new homes, why is it important for that number to be higher? It's important for that number to be higher because new homes mean construction workers are employed, and now they're able to take their money and spend it on whatever they need to spend it on. Realtors are employed and plumbers are employed. So all these people trickle down to whoever is involved in creating a home. They're employed, but now they're also going out and buying phones and lattes and pens and phones. They're out spending because people are employed because home sales and homes are being built. So these are good numbers. So for me to say that just a manila folder isn't important, for me, I want to see this number. So I'm curious on Tuesday to see. They're forecasting that housing building is going to decline. This is just the opposite of what I said. So this is not so good. Less work for workers, less spending. Susie's not picking out her new kitchen sink and her granite countertops. So then what happens to Home Depot or wherever they buy them? Now they're not making, $10,000 a day. They're making $8,000 a day. And it's all trickle down. So it's important to watch these numbers. That's how I feel. That's what I wanted to share. You can set these filters. You can set these filters however you want. My friend who's just trading JPY, wish I had a crypto thing on here. Wouldn't that be nice? JPY news. Hey, wait. There's no red folders. No red folders at all. No, that's interesting. So that might be good news for JPY this week. Play around with it and see. So it's just a little filter. Here's the calendar over here. You can play with it however you want. You can just bring up the day. Let's just bring up tomorrow. Let's bring up tomorrow for USD. Yeah, I know nothing selected. Sheesh. Let's just bring up tomorrow. What happened? What happened? Why is there no news? Or maybe there's no USD news tomorrow. That's strange. What happened? All right, I'm not doing something right. Let's go from here to the 18th. Oh, you know why? See, live and learn. I mean, I feel like it's on this week. Oh, let's change it to tomorrow. Let's change it to tomorrow. See what happens. Why is there no news? I don't know. I'll have to play around with that too. That's interesting. Let's go back to the week. The week I know is a thing. Let's do this week, and let's set our numbers the way that they were. Oh, because it wasn't JPY. That's why. Okay, let me fix this. I thought I fixed it. Maybe I did not apply it. So maybe that just applied to JPY news. Let me go back because that was a little odd for me. Let me go back to, sorry about this, but you get to see me being super transparent tomorrow for USD news. Okay, that didn't make sense. Here we go. You just want to see Monday? You just need little chunks of information. Here's Monday for you. So anyway, this is stop share. This is what I want to tell you. This is crucial information, and I'm just trying to narrow it down so maybe it's easier for you. Again, the news is very important. So you want to understand it. Forexfactory.com. Play around with it. You saw me playing around with it. Play around with the filters. I had forgotten about the filters years ago. I knew that you could just show the red folders or the orange folders. But I never thought to look like, I don't want to see all that global news. I just want to see a couple of things. So I hope you found that helpful, and I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Have a good night.